Have you ever wondered why maybe a cynical person may look down on you, or a person that has a pessimistic mindset may say, nah, it's all on them? Hey everybody, Michael Laidler here, professional speaker. And lately, I've been thinking about the concept of mindfulness and how individually we grow ourselves in that area, or at least we should. And as we grow ourselves as people, individuals, we see so much of a change. And then I started to think about, how do we include this into team dynamics? As I looked into it a little bit further, what I realized is there's a concept called team mindfulness. So essentially, rather than just thinking about the individual when it comes to growth, it's how do we now incorporate the entire team, the entire group, the entire unit into looking at things differently. In this 3-part series, we're gonna talk about team mindfulness, and I'm gonna give you guys some concepts on what it means to practice team mindfulness. Before we get into this video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, and notification button to ensure that you get all of the videos and you're able to keep up with this particular series. Let's jump on in. Team mindfulness. It's not an error. It's not a glitch in the system. I didn't mess up when I said it in this video. Team mindfulness is taking everything that we've learned in those videos, all the other ones I posted, or if you read my book, Greatness Beyond the Badge, that talks about how to incorporate mindfulness in your life each and every day. We're gonna take this a step further and now include some of these techniques that other high-functioning teams with good cultures use. The very first part that we're going to look at when it comes to team mindfulness is allowing. And while this word is very simple in nature, how often do we find ourselves not allowing people to be themselves, or we want to control everything that we can? When it comes to the strategy and idea of allowing, you live more in the present moment with your team and your organization, kind of how you do when you practice individual mindfulness. You don't try to look at, well, what can happen, or that should have happened. Rather, you say, well, this is what's going on right now. Let's make the most out of it. Let's benefit from what we have right in front of us. Allowing gives everybody on the team an opportunity to not only make mistakes, but thrive from them. Have you ever wondered why maybe a cynical person may look down on you, or a person that has a pessimistic mindset may say, nah, it's all on them? It's because those people are not practicing the concept of allowing. They're not allowing life to get you where you're at. Now, I do want to say, for anybody watching this right now or listening, that doesn't mean that you neglect if someone's not holding up their end. Rather, you try to figure out and determine how they got there. You don't just make judgments or give your opinions. You allow them the opportunity to express what's going on. And then you also allow yourself to realize that you cannot control everything. And honestly, for me, I don't want to control everything. I already have enough gray hairs just doing my own life. I don't want to try to figure out how to control someone else's life either. Part of the first part of team mindfulness is practicing the idea of allowing. Allowing you to understand that the present moment is the most important one. Whatever's going on right now, when it comes to your team, be there. Don't try to be somewhere else. Don't try to think about all the alternate options that could have or would have been if this decision was made, because you can't control everything. Like I said earlier, you don't want to control everything. And when you use this concept of team mindfulness, of being in the moment, it helps you have a stronger culture. Thank you for watching the first part of this series, Allowing. I hope you got a quick grasp and concept of what you can use in your team right now. Allowing is such a strong and powerful concept, strategy, theory, whatever word you like to use, that you can't avoid it. Because if you're always looking back on what could or should have been, you're never going to be able to move forward. And in teams, there's going to be always someone that's thinking a little differently than you, and that's fine. Everybody brings their own strengths, and everybody has areas of improvement. Even if you think you're that perfect team member, you may not be. Thus, allowing people to thrive, allowing people to move forward, and allowing yourself to realize that not everything's in your control will save you a lot of time and stress. If you didn't get a chance in the beginning of the video, make sure you hit that like, subscribe, notification, and comments button to ensure you keep up with everything that's going on, and make sure you put in any comments on maybe how you're allowing things like a present mindset in your team to benefit you right now. Remember, this is just the first part of this series. We have 2 more to go. See you on the next one.